So we're kicking it off at the hub, and as you all can see, the energy, see, we've got people walking through, no worries. The energy is actually alive in the hub. I am joined today by Ravi Seshadhri. Ravi, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us here.
So Ravi, you are the VP and Global Head of Oracle Practice at Wipro. Let's talk strategy, shall we? When it comes to AI and Oracle, tell me about Wipro's approach.
Absolutely. Our strategy is fairly simple as an organization. We have taken it as a consulting-led and AI-powered. And let me expand it. What we mean by consulting-led and AI-powered is basically take customers' problem, put it right in center, and start infusing, right, all our consultative skills that what Wipro has, and then power that with AI. When you bring the power of AI with consulting, you kind of actually expedite the customer's transformation journey. I will break it down very simply, right? We do it by three things: mindset, skill set, and the tool set. When it comes to the mindset, our whole idea is to embrace AI faster. So what we call is as a three-phased approach, proof of concept, to proof of scale, to proof of value. Once a concept is kind of actually evangelized, we try to actually bring in value to the customer, and then we try to scale it. That is from the mindset standpoint. See, having mindset is one, but you got to have the right skill set to deliver that mindset. So how do we do that? We as a company, we are around 280,000 people. All of us, including our CEO, including myself, we are all AI certified. We have certification from foundation to level 5 at various roles, determines what kind of certification you have to take. And I know you are also certified?
I am certified, because you were talking and I thought that was a little bit of a challenge. I might need to take a look at your certifications and make sure that I match them.
Absolutely, right. So that's a skill set we are going to talk about. Once that is done, it's about moving towards a tool set. It's all having the right innovation hub and our partner hub. That's where Oracle comes in. So we hosted Oracle as part of our partner lab. We've taken the entire agentic AI of Oracle, put it as part of our innovation. We have a Gen AI platform called Vega, which is Wipro Enterprise Gen AI platform. We use that to deliver, the customer transformation.
I love that. This whole concept, and I'd like to dive a little bit further into this mindset and skill set. But before we do that, I'm also joined. Hi, Alex.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. So Alex is the head of retail industries at Wipro.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me here.
So Alex, tell me, how, one of the things about AI, we're here at AI World, and what customers are looking for is they're trying to figure out how to thrive. How does Wipro help retailers thrive in the AI, and navigate this AI landscape?
Yeah, so we've been working with retailers for the past 25 years, and of course, as technology evolves and starts to converge, we start to see a lot more opportunities for retailers to thrive and enhance the way they provide the service to their end consumers. One of the key things here is, of course, we hear AI, the buzzword, but we've got to find the right use case to start so that you can prove and have your return on investment. From there, we scale up. So really, you've got to start by focusing on what your business should have as a goal and where can you get that first return on investment. Once you see that, it's all about expanding that.
Right, and it's very interesting. There was an MIT article that came out that said 95% of companies aren't actually seeing that investment, and everyone wants to be a part of that 5%.
Yeah, absolutely. So everyone wants to be there and have the right outcome. The key is everyone's jumping on it, or jumping on the bandwagon of AI, but first you really have to take that step back and say, how am I going to drive more profitability? How am I going to drive more customer engagement from this? So that's really finding that sweet spot, and starting small is really key for you to be in that 5% and then grow from there.
I love that. So if you're trying to get to the 5%, start small and then scale from there. Now, Alex, I need to ask you, what certifications do you have in AI?
Well, I have Oracle AI certification.
So do I.
Oh, well done. Well, very well done. That is absolutely something that you have to have, and you have to continue to evolve. That's another key point for retailers. Your workforce needs to continue to evolve, so that means acquiring new skills. And sometimes those skills aren't easy to just reskill your own folks, so reaching out to people like Wipro and Oracle is the right thing to really enhance that component and bring the knowledge from already people that are already there and ready for you.
I love that, Alex. Knowledge is power. Okay, Bala. So I am joined by Bala. Bala, you are head of solutions in strategy. Will you tell me how you all are infusing AI in your solution strategy?
Thank you. First of all, thanks for having us here. So as Ravi was mentioning, we are one of the early adopters of AI. We started enabling the core embedded AI, which is coming along with the Oracle product for our customers. As Alex said, one is the horizontal, second is from the industry specific, whether it is AI in industries like retail or utilities or banking. And then when Oracle has now launched the AI Agent Studio, being a level 4 partner, we had the opportunity to get an early training. So we had close to around 231 people certified in the Oracle AI Agent Studio. And we are proud to say that we have launched some of the agents in the AI marketplace.
Very nice.
Yeah. And in addition to that, we are also deploying custom-specific agents for the use cases which Alex was just mentioning to some of our customers. We'll be happy to see some of the customers joining us in a speaking session which we're having tomorrow with our customer DHL, who's going to talk about how we have been working with them in the SaaS journey and also infusing AI with them. So thanks for this opportunity.
This is fantastic. So I heard that you got the AI Agent Studio certification. Now, I don't have mine yet, but on the way home, I'm going to make sure that I get mine so that you and I can match. How about that?
Definitely. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you. Uni, okay, so Uni Menon, you're the big boss. You're the sales head of the Americas.
Well, I try to do my best.
Okay, so Uni, here's your question. Tell me, how are you all enabling customer success and really establishing organizations as we are in the midst of this AI transformation?
Oh, fantastic. I think while Ravi was talking about how Wipro is having a consulting-led AI first, I think the most important aspect of it is making sure that the customer is at the center of it, right? Whatever we do, customers right at the center of it. And we are seeing in terms of how the customers are looking at how approaching their entire transformation, we are seeing essentially two types. One set of customers who are on the path, who want to take the journey, but they are not really sure about how do they navigate that. Another set of customers, while they've adopted the journey, they're not able to scale, right? And that's where I think Wipro as a company, we're bringing in our expertise, which are 25 plus years of experience in Oracle. And then we also have our industry specific knowledge that we're bringing in. And of course, the AI-led innovation that Bala just talked about, right? We are marrying all these three components to make sure that we are not just enabling customers for just an initial period, but we are giving them that continuous value throughout a life cycle.
What I hear is you're meeting the customer where they are.
Absolutely. In fact, it is so important in today's world that if we don't have the context, AI is driven in context. And if we don't have the customer context, then you're not going to scale. You're not going to get the impact, the full impact of AI. And that's where I think our entire focus is as an organization. And we're seeing a lot of success with our customers working with Oracle on that.
I love that. And then the other thing that I heard you talk about is that industry focus. The beauty of being able to adopt an AI strategy, but then doing that and seeing your data, your use cases. Tell me about how you see that industry focus permeating through Wipro.
Again, I think the industry part of it is, as I said, is one very important pillar of how that adoption of AI really happens. In fact, where we started off, let's say a year back, where we're talking more generic in terms of how AI gets adopted, in the last 6 or 7 months, it's become so industry specific that a lot of our use cases that we are driving right now towards is completely based on that specific sector data. data. And our challenge, which we're working with Oracle, and we are really, really reaping the benefits very soon, especially like, for example, when you talk about health, right? We're helping one of our health customers in terms of how do they manage all this data and how do they make, concentrate on their business KPIs, the business metrics, and improving that. Right? There is no more talk about all the traditional metrics. It's all about the KPIs and the new business metrics that we have. And the focus is to work backwards from there on improvement and then see what is it that is really needed as an enabler at our end. And that's what we are really focusing on from an industry standpoint for each other.
Now, I love that. So we talked about healthcare. Are there other industries where you're seeing these use cases start to blossom and grow?
We are seeing it across health. We're seeing it across retail, as Alex was saying. We are seeing it across utilities, finance. We're seeing it across a whole lot of it in manufacturing in the recent past. So we are seeing it all pervasive across industries. And I'm so happy to say that we are actually having our entire team, our entire solutions and strategy team. We have them focused on each of these industry specific, and we are building our entire AI story, which is extremely industry driven and focused on each sector and subsectors, in fact. So that's a great start.
I love this. So Wipro and Oracle working with customers to achieve their AI transformation. Okay, so now we're going to throw it back, but before we do, I want you all to hang out, because I want to get one of those AI photos, and we can do a selfie. How about that?
I think one last call out. So we have around close to 17,000 people certified just on Oracle AI. I think certification is the way to go. Skill sets are the way to go. I think, we all speak about data. I think the earlier strategy was always about bringing data to AI. With the help of Oracle, we are changing the game. We are bringing AI to data, right? So that's going to be the way. I think for all the folks out there, customers, partners, ISVs, and Oracle, thanks for hosting us. Really, really appreciate it.